Thank you. I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentlewoman from Florida yields back. The gentlewoman from New York reserves. The gentleman from Texas is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I yield 3 minutes to my good friend, the gentlelady from Texas, Ms. Beth Van Duyne.
The gentlewoman from Texas is recognized.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise today in support of my resolution condemning the anti-Semitic terrorist attack in Colleyville earlier this year. And I want to thank my colleagues from Florida and from New York for their kind words today. On January 15th, we witnessed a heinous attack, not only on our community in North Texas, but on the entire Jewish community, when a terrorist entered the Congregation Beth Israel synagogue and took 4 worshipers hostage. It was disturbing to see such hate enter our peaceful community in Colleyville and threaten the lives of the worshipers who had welcomed this man with open arms. Many questions remain on how or why this act of evil occurred, but let's appreciate our law enforcement for ultimately protecting the lives of those in harm's way. And also, thank you, Rabbi Charlie Citron Walker, for your courageous actions that led to the safe escape of his fellow hostages in the Congregation Beth Israel synagogue that day. I'm grateful so many of my colleagues joined in support of this resolution, condemning the terrorist attack and reaffirming our commitment to combat hate, bigotry, anti-Semitism, and violence against Jewish Americans. And specifically thank you, Representative Mark Veazey, for your kindness and work in securing many bipartisan supporters. House Resolution 881 clearly establishes our unequivocal support for the Colleyville community, the hostages, and all those affected by the terrorist act. And it also commends the federal, state, and local law enforcement and emergency responders who all pulled together in our community that day. This resolution will not only condemn this act of hate, but bring light to the anti-Semitism plaguing our country. As you have heard from comments from my colleagues from New York and from Florida, Jewish Americans make up a disproportionate percentage of the anti-religious crimes in America, and that must end. No American of any religion should experience fear in a house of worship. Thank you to all who joined me in this effort and made this the most supported piece of legislation in the 117th Congress. We look forward to seeing this pass